Shalom. First and foremost, we give all praises to Yahweh through his son Yahweh Shai for allowing this word to come out. And I hope you sincere brothers and sisters is edified by this lesson. All right. What's the name of the lesson? Sign of the End Times, Biblical News, Volume 46. All right. And in this lesson, man, we're going to talk about the various spirits of Satan, man, in these end times. All right. You got individuals that's very demonic spirited, man, as if they are operating from the spirit of the church of Satan. In these last days, you're going to see, man, that there's a lot of individuals out there that are operating in the spirit of the church of Satan. All right. Now, in this lesson, man, we're going to point out a few of the many issues that's going on in Israel. And, just to let you know, man, that we are in serious times, man, as we speak. Most recently, man, it was it was 40 million, about 40 million people, all right, in Moscow, Russia, that was rehearsing for war by preparing for emergency defense drills. Huh? Now, why would you have 40 million people rehearsing for war, preparing for emergency defense drills? That sounds like World War III to me. All right? So in these end times, man, while everybody partying and bullshitting, hey, man, Russia is rehearsing for war, man. And if you in the so-called United States, hey, you need to be on watch. And most recently, man, all right, there was a released image of the thermonuclear armed ballistic missile called Satan II that was just released. All right, a thermonuclear armed ballistic missile. You hear that? And a lot of people is going to suffer from that nuclear missile in these end times. And this particular thermonuclear armed ballistic missile that's named Satan II is large enough to destroy the size of a state of Texas, man. You see that? It's not a coincidence that the released images of this missile is dubbed Satan II. See that? That's just furthermore letting you know, man, the church of Satan is heavy out here. And the spirit of Satan is heavy out here. All right? You got Russia, man, just released the image, okay, of a thermonuclear armed ballistic missile called Satan II. And this, man, the missile is strong enough to destroy the size of Texas, man. Again, what's the name of the lesson? Sign of the End Times, Biblical News, Volume 46. Also, man, in Iraq, you got the terror attacks that's ramping up. I mean, it ain't never slowed down, but it's just furthermore validation, man, that it's about to get real crazy out here. All right, the Bible talks about earthquakes, famines and earthquakes, all right, in the ancient times. And in these present times, it's going to be famines and earthquakes. And speaking of earthquakes in Oklahoma, man, most recently it was an earthquake with a magnitude of 5.0. Huh? And when you do your research, you'll find out it's been a whole lot of earthquakes within the last couple years in Oklahoma. So that's furthermore validation, man. Just like in the ancient times, in these end times, man, it's going to be more earthquakes. And just recently in New Zealand, there was an earthquake with a magnitude of 7.8. Come on, man. And again, man, hey, you got the spirit of Satan dominating the world of Israel. All right? You got a new so-called president, Donald Trump. And you got people, man, going bonkers, going all kind of crazy, man. But check this out. While you people going crazy for Donald Trump being the new president, You got Russia President Putin is happy to meet with Donald Trump and to restore the ties between the USA and Russia. Huh? You see that? That's also, man, another clear sign of the Church of Satan. Putin is the devil, man. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump is the devil, man. So when you put Trump and Putin together, what do you have? Members of the Church of Satan congregating the shit on the United States, man. Huh? Again, what's the name of the lesson? Sign of the End Times, Biblical News, Volume 46. All right? And in these end times, man, you got panic attacks that's happening. And it was a panic attack that just happened most recently in outside of Albany, New York, where gunshots was fired at a mall. I think it was the Crossgate Mall outside of Albany, New York. Okay, and this mall is considered to be one of the largest malls in New York. All right. And again, man, it was an extreme panic attack. People, running for cover, scared for their lives. But guess what it says in 2 Timothy 1:7? Yahweh have not given us the spirit of fear, but the spirit of power, the spirit of love, and the spirit of a sound mind. And that us would be pertaining to the Israelites, okay? So you Israelites, man, Yahweh didn't give us the spirit of fear. So regardless if it's gunshots fired at a mall, regardless of where the gunshots is coming from, we are not to be operating in the spirit of fear, but the spirit of power and of love and of a sound mind. You dig? And when you operating with the spirit of Satan from the Church of Satan, hey man, you don't even worship Yahweh through his son Yahweh Shai. You worship Satan. You dig? The devil. And in these end times, man, a whole massive amount of people is going to be revealed for worshiping the spirit of Satan and congregating with the Church of Satan. Shalom.